Today we're going to review for the test. I'm going to do these 3 days only for review. At least you have any question, so you can ask any question you want. Okay. So for the first question, what do we have? For the first question,
0, and you have to find if it's n, z, q, or r.
Okay, so we have 0. The number 0 is belong to which set?
It belongs to z, q, and r.
Belong to z and q and r. That's me. It's going to be n, z, q, and r. Is it right?
Yes.
No, it's not right.
Yeah.
It's not right.
There's no n?
There's no n. It's only z, q, and r. Because n is only 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Oh, okay.
Alright?
Okay.
Alright, what about 11?
11?
It's N, Q, R, Z.
Yes, 11 is
Number
n, q, z, and r. Because z has positive and negative. What about number 3 half?
Number 3/2 is N and Q.
R and q. I put q and r.
There's n. N is natural number. Is 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 half is not it's not a whole number. It's a fraction.
It's natural.
Okay.
So it's gonna be what? Q
and r.
and R. Oh, but 4. Number 2.
Oh.
Z, q, and r.
Number 2 is
Z, q, and r.
Z, Q,
And r.
and R. What about number 6? Yes.
It's r.
It's R. Number 6, which is square root of 86, is only what? R, because it's irrational.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that clear for that?
Yes.
Alright. For number 5, it's already clear, is what?
Z, q, and r.
Is Z, Q, and R, because it's just integer, and it's a result of Z, Q, and R. Is that clear?
Yes.
Yes? Alright.
Wait, negative numbers will also be rational, right?
Yes. Why? Because negative number, for example, -2, it can be equal what? -2 over what?
1.
1. This is why we always assume it's a rational too. Is that clear?
Yes. Yes.
Is clear? Yes. Alright. Now they ask me to evaluate this expression. So we have 303 minus 740 plus 97, and we have plus minus 182. So what do we have here? So the best way to do this is to add the positive with the positive and negative first, so it makes it more easier.
Okay.
So when you add the positive with the positive, what you got?
Oh, yeah.
You got 400. When you add negative with negative, what you gonna add?
You're gonna have 800 and no, 822.
It's gonna be 800.
Oh, negative 800.
Yeah, negative
It's
800.
900
Oh, 900.
and 22. Minus 922. Yes?
Yes.
Then what you do is subtract 400 from 922 is going to be equal to what?
It's going to equal to
negative 500.
Yeah, negative 522.
Is that clear?
Yes.
Did you see how I add here?
Yes.
So I don't subtract here, then add, and then subtract. I don't do that.
Oh, okay.
You see, you do it from left to right. Yes? No, don't do that. It's waste of time. So the easiest way is to do what? Add the positive all to. Yes, I'd like terms which are with same sign. Add the same sign together first. And when you add the same sign together first, what happened? You reduce your hard work. Then after that, you're going to add up only one subtraction, because here I will end up with the first subtraction, the second subtraction. Then I'm going to add the third subtraction, which is not, it's not going to work. It's a waste of time. So what you do, the one that had the same sign, I add them together. Then I will end up having what? Having only one subtraction to do.
So
it's gain of time, especially on a test. This is the way how you should do it. The way that left from right, this is not. It's not gonna work for you guys. Is that clear?
Yes.
Yes. For the second one, what do we have?
Negative 403.
Negative 403.
Yeah, plus 26.
Plus 26.
Minus 526.
Minus 526.
Minus 445.
Minus 445.
Yeah.
Alright, now here you see, before I add, I already see what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna add those two together. Why? Because I have 26 here and 26 here, which is gonna give me minus 500, which is more easier. So I will end up having what here is minus 500. Yes, then I will add all the negative together, and that's it. So we'll have 3, 5 is 8,
Yes.
and we have 4 here, so it's gonna be 4. Yes?
Yes.
And we have 4, 4, and 5 is going to be 13. So it's going to be minus 1348.
Yeah.
Wait.
Is that, you got the idea or no?
Yes.
So just add all the negatives and the positive just add it.
Look, look, look. You see, I see this is 26.
Yes.
And here I have 26.
Yes.
Yes, so what I do? I combine those two, I subtract those two, which is give me what? 500. Then what's left? I have negative, 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 then I add them together.
Oh.
You see here what I did? I subtract first, then I do the addition at the end. Because I end up having the same sign. Yes, you can start from the middle if you want. You can start from the last. You can start from the beginning in addition. Any place you start, you can start from it. As long as you make your work easy. So there's no such thing as start always from the left to right. There's no such thing. This is addition. Addition is commutative. That means you can start from any location you do. Addition is associative. You can start from any location, from left to right or right from left. This is the purpose of associative. Is you can start from any location you want. As long as you respect the sign. That's it. You respect the sign, you're okay. You can solve from left to right. Is that clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright. Next question.
You have negative 319.
Negative 319.
Subtracted by negative 126, which equals plus 126.
So we have 46,
6, not a 9.
94. Okay? So what you have to do here, first thing what you have to do is you have to take off two signs in a row. That's me don't work with the sign. That's mean I need to take off that sign and that sign from each other. So what I need to do here, I need to change that sign to positive. So this will become
positive.
This will become positive. And take out the parentheses because I don't need to deal with two signs. So this will become positive. Okay? Then look what I have here. Just because I have 6 here is easier to do. So what can happen here is going to be equal to what? 320. And it's going to be negative, not positive. So what do we have? Negative, negative, and negative. So what I do now? I combine like terms. Did you see the idea how I do stuff?
Yes.
You see, I did those two because it gives me very easy subtraction to do. It's easy to subtract those two. It's very easy. So I do this subtraction first. Then what's left is not how to add. So I have 9 and 4 is 13. And we have 1, 2 is 3. 3 and 9 is 12 and 1 is 13. Yes?
Yes.
And I will have 3 and 3 is 6 and 1 is 7. Yes?
Yes.
And the sign is going to be negative. So this will be your answer here.
Yes.
You got the idea, guys?
Yes.
Did you understand how we do stuff?
Yes.
Trust me, you can do your addition very fast if you want. Like I told you, start from any location you want as long as you respect the sign of each number. Is that clear?
Yes.
Alright, for number
10.
Number 10. So what do we have? We have minus.
990.
Okay.
Plus 371.
371.
Plus negative 737, which equals a negative of 10. And then subtracted by 111.
Okay. Now, so here, what do I have? I have an addition. I have only one positive sign. Yes?
Yes.
So I will subtract with that one. Is more easier.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
So what you will end up having here?
Negative 700.
So I will have here is going to be 6. Yes?
Yes.
So it's going to be 6 and it's going to be 4 or 3.
So what does a 37?
Alright, so it's going to be minus 366. Is that clear?
I thought that was a 37.
Is that clear?
Yes.
Then I will have what? All of them are negative. This is negative, this is negative, and this is negative. So what I do now? I add. So, you see? All of them are the same sign. So what do I do? Same sign, what I do? I do subtract. Yeah, so it's going to be what? 7, yes? 7 is going to be 6 here. 31. And we have 10. And 4 is 14. So it's going to be 1467. Is that clear?
Yes.
Guys, is that clear?
Yes.
Is that clear?
Yes.
Alright, for fraction. I know your people, you get killed with the fraction. Alright, so what do we have here? We have minus 2 plus minus 1/5
minus
2 and 1/5 and plus 1/5. Yes?
Yes.
Alright, 1/5 and minus 1/50 is going to 0.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
We have minus 2 and minus 2. Minus 4.5. That's
Yeah.
it, and you're done.
Oh, they cancel out because you.
We don't cancel out because we add them the same sign.
Wait, no. One
The one of because one positive, one negative, so I don't need to waste my time with that. So I have minus 2, minus 2. You see, when you have a mixed number and a whole, you add the whole with the whole, and the fraction stay the same. So that we don't do nothing to the fraction here. So here we have minus 2 is 1/4, and I put the half. Is that clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Did you understand how to add mixed number now?
Yes.
I add the whole with the whole and the fraction with the fraction. Here I have no fraction next to this. That means 0. So that means I keep the half as it is.
So you don't have to simplify it then for your.
There's nothing to simplify here. If it is something separate, we simplify. If there's nothing, I leave it like that. Alright, for number 12. So we have 2/3 minus 1 and 2/3. Okay? Minus 2 3/4 and plus minus 3.5. Okay? Alright, look at this. This is positive 2/3. Yes?
Yes.
But this one is negative 2/3.
No, but.
I cancel them out.
Okay.
What's left is only minus 1. Did you see this or no?
Yes.
Did you understand why I did that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why I did it?
Because they're the same, so you cancel them out.
Because minus 1 and 2/3 is same thing as minus 1 minus 2/3. This is exactly what is it. You got it? So this is why I cancelled the 2/3, because I will have 2/3. So I will have 2/3 here, minus 1 minus 2/3. Then the minus 2/3 cancel out.
Okay.
Did you got it?
Yes.
Did you understand this or no? No, you didn't understand. All right, listen. Minus 1 and 2/3. Okay? It's the same thing as minus 1 and minus 2/3. Whatever sign you have in front, both of them keep the same sign. Both of them keep the same sign. Did you understand this?
Yes.
Both of them keep the same sign. If I have 4 and 1/5, that means the first one is positive, the second one is positive. So it's going to be 4 plus 1/5. If I have a minus in front, both of them, they are minus. You got that point? Yes? Okay. So if I have 2/3 minus 1 and 1 2/3 is the same thing as 2/3 minus 1 minus 2/3. So when I cancel those two, it's become what? Only minus 1. You got it?
Yes.
So this is why I cancel only this. Why? Because one is positive, one is negative. So what's left is minus 1. We have minus 1 minus 2 is what?
Minus 1 minus 2 is
Minus 3. So it's going to be a minus 3 and 3/4, yes?
Yes.
Plus minus 3 and 1/2.
Yes.
So the same sign, what we do? We add.
Yes.
Yes? So we'll have minus 3. Minus 3 is become what?
Minus 6.
Minus 6. Then I will have what?
Then you
Minus
have
3/4.
3/4.
Yes?
Yes. Minus 2/4.
Minus 1 over
2.
2.
2/4. Oh.
Okay? So the common denominator is what? Is 4.
4.
So I multiply both sides by what?
2.
By 2. Did you see the idea?
Yes.
So I make common denominator. So we'll end up having what here?
2, 4.
Minus 6, yes?
Yes.
And we'll have 3 plus 2. 5.
Oh, 5.
Yes? So it's going to be 5 over what?
4.
4. So 5 over 4 is not a proper fraction. It's not. So I have to change it to what? To
To a mix.
mix. So it's become what? 1 and 1/4. That means I need to add 1 to 1 to 6. So it's going to be minus 7 and 1/4. Do you got the idea?
Yeah, wait,
Yes.
no, brother, where it says negative 6, like the second step, right? I don't understand what you did over there.
Okay. Here I add those two. So this is become minus 6, yes? Yes?
Yes.
And we have minus 3 and minus 2 is become what?
Minus negative 5
So it's going to be negative 5 over what?
over 4.
4. So this is not a mixed number.
Oh, so what happens to the 2, the 2 under the 1?
Yeah, because look, here it was this, it was half. Okay? So it was half. Here I have 4 as denominator. So I need to make common denominator. So what do you do? Multiply both sides by 2.
Oh, okay, I understand.
Brother, I have a question. 5/4, it becomes 1/4, right?
Yeah,
So,
the whole, I'm gonna leave to the whole.
wait, but why do you add? Because the whole is negative, and then that's positive.
No, it's negative.
Oh, it's negative 5/4?
Yeah, because it's minus 5. Because look, with the sign. I put off the minus because I keep the minus outside. I show the minus here just to show you that here I'm doing negative number, not positive. They are negative. So all the mixed number, the fractional part always take the sign of the whole. If the whole is negative, that means the rest is negative. So I keep it negative here. Normally I shouldn't put the sign. I should put positive number here because the sign is already written on the front. But I put the negative just to show you that those are negative numbers. They're not positive. You got the point? So here I have minus 5/4, not positive. You got the point?
Yes.
So every time you have a mixed number, the sign in front of the whole number is the sum for all the numbers, either the fraction part or the whole part. Is that clear?
Yes.
All right. Next. So we have 1/3 minus 2.5 plus minus 2 1/3 minus 3.5. Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
So the minus become positive, yes?
Yes.
So anything which is involved negative two sides, I will take it off. So this is become negative, and this one become negative, yes?
Yes.
Oh, the last one become positive. Hold on. So this one is positive, this one positive, and this one negative. Yes?
Yes.
All right. So what do we have here? We have a fractional part which is negative half. This is positive half.
Cancel out.
Cancel out. So what's left? Is minus 2 plus 3 is what?
1.
1. So that means this become 1. Yes?
Yes.
1 plus 1 here is what? 2.
Oh, 2.
So it's going to be 2/3. Yes?
Yes.
Minus 2 1/3. Yes?
Yes.
So positive 2 minus 2 is become what?
Oh,
Cancel out. Do you see the idea?
yes.
What's left is 3/4 minus 1/3. So I make common. What is the common denominator here? Is 12. Yes.
Yes.
So here it's become what? 9 minus 4. Yes.
Wait, why
Five.
are we subtracting 2 3/4 minus 2 1/3?
All right. You see what do I have here? We have positive whole.
Yeah.
We have negative whole. So the whole 2 minus 2 is become what?
Becomes cancel out. But they're not like terms because the fractions are different.
Oh no, this is only the fraction next to it. Like I told you, what is 2 3/4? What is it? It's 2 plus 3/4. That means they are not dependent on each other. They are independent on each other.
Oh.
They don't depend on each other. You see, I can separate them if I want. And this is what I did in my head. I separate them in my head. You got the point?
Yes.
So I'm dealing with what? Only with the fraction. Do you got the point?
Yes.
Because mixed number, what you do, you deal with the whole or fraction with the fraction. Why? Because they are independent on each other.
Yes, I get it.
You got it?
Yes.
So here, what do we have? 1/3 minus 1/3. So I make common denominator is what is 12. So I multiply here by 3. I multiply here by 3. I multiply here by 4. I multiply here by 4. So we end up 9 minus 4 over 12. So it's going to be 5 over 12. Is that clear, guys?
Yes.
Don't say yes, yes, and you're not sure.
Are you recording? Are you recording?
Yeah.
Thank
Do you got the idea or no?
Yes.
Did you understand? Did you understand? It's not because everyone say yes, you have to say yes. You don't have to say yes. If you say no, still say no. If you feel that you don't understand, say no. If you don't understand, say no. Don't look at this. They're not gonna help you on the test. If you fail on the test, so they're not gonna get your grade, or they're gonna give you grade. They're not gonna do that. You understand? Or no? Okay, you don't understand. All right. So let me repeat the question. All right. So let me pick this one. So it's the same one we do. So we have 1 3/4 minus 2 half plus minus 2 1/3 minus 3 1/2. Okay, so look at this. The idea, if I have a b over c, this is a mixed number. It's the same thing if I have a plus b over c. It's the same thing. You understand? If I have a, b, c, this is the formula of mixed number. Is a plus b over c. You got the point? You got this idea or no? Yeah. You understand this? Okay, then look what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna go very slow here. So I'm gonna change this one to whole and fraction. So it's gonna be 1 plus 3/4 because the sign here is positive. Yes? Yes? Here the sign is negative, so it's gonna be minus 2 minus half. You see the sign in front of the whole belongs to both of them. Here I will change it to negative because this is gonna be positive. This is minus 2 minus 1/3. Yes? The sign minus become what here? Minus, positive. So here I will become positive. Yes? So it's going to be plus what? 3 plus 1/2. I will take off this out parentheses. Why? Because I don't need, because sign positive and negative, always in past the negative take the lead. When we have sign positive negative, always the negative take the lead. So I will keep always negative here. Okay? Is that clear here now? Yes? Then I'm going to do what? I'm going to look for the whole by themselves. So I have 1 minus 2 minus 2 plus 3. So I take the whole by themselves. Yes? Then I'm take the fraction by themselves. 3/4 minus half minus 1/3 plus half. You see, I get all the fraction by themselves and I hold the whole by themselves. Yes? You see it? You see it? Then look what do we have. This is what? Minus 4, yes? And this one is what? 4. So we have 4 minus 4 is what? 0. It's gone. Yes? Then we have what here? Half plus half is what? 0. It's gone. So what's left? 3/4 minus what? 1/3. So here they're not they don't have same denominator. So what do you do? 4 times 3, yes. Here we go. So it's gonna be what? 12 here. So I will have 4. I will have 3 here, yes. And here I will have 4, 4. Yes. Let's get 9 minus 4. Yes. 5, 12. There we go. So this will be my answer. Is that clear now? Alright. I'm gonna move on to decimal. I'm gonna skip the last one. You want to do the last one? Alright, let me do the last one, which is number 14. So we have 2/3. 2/3, I skip it because it's very easy. So I skip it. Plus, minus 8/5, plus 8/5.
Yes.
So 8/5 plus, this is cancel out. 1 positive or negative, yes?
Yes.
So what's the answer?
4 2/3.
That's it. Sit correctly. Next time we'll make you stand and write, because if you keep sleeping there, I will make you stand and write the whole period. Because here you don't sleep here, we study. Is that clear? Alright, so for decimal number, so what do we have? We have 195.7, yes?
Yes.
Plus, minus 136.8, yes?
Yes.
Minus 429.7. And we have minus 320.9. Yes? So what I did here, I'm going to take off the 2 signs. So I will have what? 195.7 minus 136.8 plus 424.7 plus
It's actually 429.
429. 420.9. So I'm gonna add all the positive first. So we have 4, 14, 23. Yes?
Yes.
Carry 2. Yes?
Yes.
This is 11, so it's gonna be 16. Carry 1, so we have 2, 2, so it's gonna be 14. Yes?
Yes.
Then we'll have 8, 9 minus 136.8. As you see, the same thing I do with with integers, I do it with the decimal, the same idea. The same sign combined together. Then it is subtraction and subtract. So here when I subtract, I'll get what here? So it's gonna be 0.5. So here is gonna be 9, 0, and I will have 8. Is that clear, guys?
Yes.
I'm not gonna do the rest, okay? Let's move on. The rest is the same thing. You want me to do the rest, or are you okay?
Yeah.
It's the same thing with the integers. It's the same idea. You want me to do another example? I do another example.
Huh?
No, we're good.
I do another example. One more. All right. So let me do number 17. So we'll have minus 694.64 minus 380.1 minus 164.6 minus 972.179. So like I say, I take off the parentheses. I need only one sign. So here I will have positive, and here will stay negative. So this is going to be positive, and this will be negative. Yes?
Yeah.
So as you see, all of them are the same sign.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to combine them first.
Okay.
You got the point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here I will have 4.
Yeah.
4, 13. Yes?
Yes.
Then I will have what?
And we can have
9. Yes?
Yes.
14. So it's going to be 23. Yes?
Yes.
And I will have 4, 10, 11. Plus you understand what I'm doing or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
You got the idea?
Yeah.
Yes? Alright. Alright, so what I do next? I subtract. Okay?
Yes.
So what I subtract here, I will have 0. You see there's no number, that means I will have what? 0. So I will have what here? 1.
1.
Yes?
Yes.
Then I will have 2.
2. And then you're gonna have 13. Oh, I know. 6.
So it's gonna be what? 6?
6. And then it's gonna be. Oh, is that a 9?
It's gonna be?
It's gonna be 6.
It's gonna be 6, okay?
Yes, and then it's gonna be 7. Okay, 5.
It's gonna
6.
be. It's gonna be what?
Wait, is that a 9? Oh, that's a 7. Sorry. Yep.
It's gonna be what?
That's a
It's
9.
gonna be 6.
6. Yeah. And
Okay.
Yes.
And I will have what here?
Okay. Oh,
It's gonna be 7.
Oh, 3. 7.
Is that clear?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Did you understand, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you have to subtract decimal?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you have to subtract whole number?
Yes.
It's the same thing. Is that clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Did you understand how to subtract?
Yes.
Let me do this, the last one. Pay attention here. Look, the sign here is what? Is negative. The sign here is what? Is positive. This one is greater. Look, this one is greater. Yes? So here, that means what? I'm going to subtract because the signs are the same. Yes? Then what I do? I subtract as the regular. You see? I subtract as regular because I have to subtract. Yes? Then here, what do we have? We have 0. This is 9. So what I do? I put 3 here and I borrow 110. I put it on here. So I have 10 minus 9 is what? 1. Here I have 3 and we have 1. 2. Here I have 3. No. This is 3 and 7. This is 3. No. 3 is smaller than 7. So what I do? I borrow 10 from the next. So 13 minus 7 is what? Is 6. Okay? You got it? Then I will have 8 minus 2.
8 minus 2 is 6.
Is 6. Here I have 3 minus 7. I cannot do that. So what I do?
Move from
I borrow 10 from the next number. So I have 13 minus 7
6.
is 6. Then I will have what here?
What is it? 0 and 9.
So I will have 10 minus 1 minus 9.
10. Oh, 1.
1. You see, I make a mistake. I don't know where I got this 7 from. It should be 1 minus 1. It should be minus. This one should be your. This one is when you subtract. Okay. Okay. Let's put it there. This one when you subtract, you get this number. But the big number is negative. That means the answer should be what? Negative. So this should be my answer. I don't know where I got this 9 from. What did I do in my head? I don't know what I did. Maybe I just subtracted. Okay, which one?
Negative 319 plus 126 minus 446 minus 94. Can you do that one? Yeah.
Minus 300? Which 300?
No, negative 319.
Where is it?
Number 9.
Oh, number 9? Yeah, okay. Okay, so you see when you add decimal is the same thing if you add integer. If you know how to do add integer, you can add decimal.
Because I got negative 773.
Alright, so what do we have here? I did take off the positive. So I need to take a double sign. I need to I take the double sign, not positive. I take the double sign. So I don't need to have double sign. So this becomes positive here. You see what I do? I combine the negative. So I have 310, yes?
No, 319.
And 94.
It's 10?
So this is 10.
It's 19. 319.
Where is 19?
That 10 is the
Oh, to 19, yeah. Alright, so here I will have what here? Okay, I have 10 and 9 is what?
Oh, 10 and 9.
Is 19.
Oh, 19.
Because I was 6 plus 4 is 10 plus 9 is 19. I carry 1, yes? Then I will have
15.
1, 5, 14 and 1 is 15. So I put 5. I carry 1. Then I will have what here? 8. Because we have 4 plus 3 is 7 plus 1 is 8. So I will have what here? Because the sign is negative. So this answer should be what?
Negative.
So it's going to be 859 plus 126.
9 minus.
Then what we do? We minus because the signs are not the same. So here 9 minus 6.
3. 7.
The last side, the sign is what?
Negative. That's what I got.
So what's the problem?
But you wrote a different question. You wrote 733. I got 773. Oh, that's what it is.
You got it now?
Yeah.
Alright. Now, next question, number 19. What they ask you here? Find the quotient. Yes?
Yes. Oh, that's easy.
So, divided by 10, it's straightforward. You just need to cancel the 0.
Yeah.
That's gonna be 17.
When you divide by 10, just cancel the 0. If you don't have 0, put the decimal dot. So it's going to be 17. You got it? So minus 22 divided by minus 2.
11.
Is why? No. Because negative become what?
Positive.
Positive. So it's going to be what? Plus 11, not negative 11. Be careful with the sign. Be careful with the sign. Negative, negative always give you a positive. Same sign, always positive. Different sign, always negative. If multiplication and division, both of them. Alright, 56.
56 divided by 8. And
Divided by negative 8 is negative 7. 190 divided by 10.
19.
Cancel the 0, just 19. Yes?
Yes.
Minus 1 divided by 5/3.
Wait, that's minus 1? It's positive.
Minus 1 divided by 5/3.
Oh, you got it.
Negative 3 over
3 over
5.
5.
Do you know how to do this?
Yes.
No. Alright, it's minus 3 over 5. Alright, we have minus 1 divided by 5 over 3. When we have division with fraction, look, pay attention to this. When we have division with fraction, what we do? We always keep the first number and change. Whatever, even if you have fraction, keep the first number and change. Make it multiplication. Change the multiplication to what? Division to what? To multiplication. Then you flip the fraction here. That's it. You just you see the fraction, you flip it. If you have a whole number, you flip it.
So it's a 3.
If it's 3, okay,
times
okay.
3 over 5.
Yeah.
No, 3 over 1 times 3 over 5. Isn't it keep changing?
Sorry,
Yes.
students. The bell in the staff, the bell was supposed to ring at 8.
So it's going to be minus 3 over 5.
8:57. Please make sure you're going to your second period classes.
You got the point, guys? Is that clear, guys?
Yes.
Do you have any other question?
No.